Hello, this is Julie from Bubbleberries Crafts. Thank you for joining me. And today I just have a very simple little gift box for you. It's a lidded gift box, just slips off and then you can pop your little treats or gift inside. This measures a nice size. The actual length of it is 5¼ inches with a depth of 1½ and a width of 2 5/8. So you can get quite a bit in here, and I'm going to show you how to make this today. I'll pop that over there. To do this you will need a piece of cardstock for the base, and this needs to measure 5½ inches by 8¼ and also a piece for the lid. I'm using Whisper White because I'm going to be stamping on it, but you can obviously choose whatever you would like to do. And the lid needs to measure 5 5/8 by 8¼ Before we do any scoring, I'm actually going to stamp onto the Whisper White, and I'm using the Flower Shop set today, and there's some really pretty flower designs in here, and I'm going to be using this one which I've already got prepared, and I'm using Smoky Slate ink. So to start with, just taking your stamp and just randomly stamp all over your Whisper White, just building it all up. Filling in any gaps that you might have. So once that's all done, we can then start scoring. So I'm just going to bring in the scoreboard, and as always, don't worry about any of the sizes or the scores. Click on the link below and this will take you straight over to my blog, and all the details will be there for you. With the lid in your scoreboard, all you need to do is just whip round and score at 1½ inches on all 4 sides. So score at 1½, rotate your cardstock, again 1½ inches, and just keep doing that until you've completed that on all 4 sides. Then bring in your base, and again with this you're just scoring at 1½ inches and rotating. Just keep rotating, and then that's all your scoring done. So nice and simple with your scoring. Just pop this out of the way. Then taking your bone folder, just come along and burnish all of the score lines that you've just made. This gives a nice crisp edge to your box when it's all completed. Do the same for your lid. Then we can take our scissors, and with your box, it doesn't matter whether it's this way or this way, but you'll have little score lines that run up to the score line across here. We're just going to trim up them. You can take a little notch to help the box close flush. We're just going to run around all of them lines, and then we can start popping everything together. And do exactly the same on the other side. Then we can bring in our base and do exactly the same thing again. So following the score lines and pop a little notch out. Last 2. There we go. Now we can start building this all together. I'm going to use snail today, but you could use sticky strip or liquid glue, which will give you a nice secure hold on your box. So turning it over, and then all the little tabs that you've just made, we're just going to pop some glue onto here. and then taking in your tab, bringing up the side, and then stick that down. Start creating your box. Do that all the way around. So that's the base then completed. We can then bring in the top, and it again exactly the same on the little tabs that we've just made. Pop your adhesive of choice onto there. And then again bringing in your tab, lining it up, and to build up your lid. That's now the lid completed, and what I have done on here, I've just put in a little thumb grip just so that it helps to pull the lid off, which I forgot to get out, and I'm using the 7/8 of an inch scallop circle punch. And all I do is I just pop it into the long side of the lid, pop it in a little way and just eyeball it in the centre and take a little notch out, turning the box around and doing exactly the same thing on the other side, and then that is all complete. So we can pop the lid on to the box. Then we can go on to decorate, and what I've done is I printed out another one of the flowers just onto some Whisper White, and I used the pansy punch which fits around these absolutely beautifully, and I've punched one of them out, and then taking a piece of the silver glimmer paper, and again using the pansy punch, punch one of them out, and I'm then taking another piece of the basic grey cardstock, and I'm using the tag note punch, and I'm just going to punch one of them out, and then we can start building this all together. So taking a hole punch, I'm just going to pop a little hole into the top of the tag, and then I've got a little piece of ribbon here, which I'm just going to cut that into a little bit more of a sharper point so I can thread it through the hole that I've just made. So just settling that through. Oops. And then I will try to tie a knot. I'm never very good at this. I have to sit and fiddle for ages. Ribbons and myself just do not go very well at all. Oh, look at me, all fingers and thumbs. Oh dear. Fiddle that through. Now I'm just pulling that down into a little knot at the top, taking my scissors and just cutting it to the length that I'd like it, which gives you a nice little ribbon top to it. And then using some glue dots, I'm just going to pop one on to the glimmer paper, peel off the backing, and then just offsetting the printed flower onto the top, push that down, and then taking a rhinestone and popping one of the larger ones, oops, into the centre, popping another dimensional onto the back of the flower, and then positioning that onto the tag, another couple of dimensionals onto the back of the tag, and then position that onto the top of your box. I've been putting mine at a little angle just off to the left, but you can obviously pop yours wherever you'd like to. And that's it. That's how quick and simple this little box is, but I think it's quite effective, and it'd be lovely for treats or a nice little gift that you might want to give somebody. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this project, and thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.